check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are for your boy, for your boy, for your boy, for your boy. Also for your boy, fix it for your boy. Drop it for your wah 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 lift it up, then it bust it open, lift it up, yeah. Come on, lift it up, then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. For your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bossa now.
Come on, blaze, so you know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Girl, my bad. Can you hear me now? How about now? I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. Can y'all hear me now? I'm so sorry for the miscommunication. Let me know if you can hear me now. If you can, let me know, please. And thank you. Yes. Okay. All right. Cool. My apologies, y'all. I'm all over the place. It's a lot going on. Y'all get in here, like the video, please. And thank you. We got a lot to discuss. I need y'all to like the video, get the video in the algorithm. I'm going to tell y'all now. For now, the chat is open. The moment I start seeing bots, we going on subscriber mode. Okay? So, tread light in the chat. Everybody be respectful. And we can have a nice little live, okay? 816 Tish 65. Thank you for the super chat. Been waiting on you all day. Boo, rest in peace to Ronnie. This is sad and suspect at the same time. Absolutely. And we're going to get into that. We're definitely gonna get into that. Yes, I was just literally asking about him on the last live we did. I just was like, man, I ain't heard from Ronnie. You know what I'm saying? Where is he? But unfortunately, we found out that Ronnie has been unalived. The news has been confirmed by many outlets, many articles, news, everything. And it comes as a shock because we all know what Ronnie's quest was to find out who the father of his child was, or who Junior's father was. He was the only person out of everybody who showed any sort of concern. Not Chrisean, not Blueface, not Carlissa, not none of Chrisean's sisters. It was only this boy. He was the only one who showed any sort of compassion. He the only one who seemed as if he cared. And we all know, this is just my opinion. This is my opinion. We all know that Chrisean is not going to let anything get in the way of her money, her fame, or anything of that nature. As a matter of fact, Chrisean been unbothered like nothing is going on. And I find that to be a bit interesting. Now, I was over there on the Lionel B channel, and I noticed that, sometimes the dead will leave behind their words that'll still come and get you. But ultimately, he spoke to Lionel B about finding out that the clear man is really Chrisean's father. And he spoke about some things that he should have caught on to back then that pointed to that. And we're going to get into that as well. Just the way everybody's moving around like nothing is going on tells me a lot. And then the fact that Chrisean turned around and posted a doggone paternity test, the old paternity test that they did on Zeus. No rest in peace, no nothing. Because let me say something. Thank you, Miss Deborah, for becoming a member. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Let me tell you something, bro. And a lot of people might feel a way about this. And if you feel a way about this, it's because it's you. Let me tell you something. You do not have to be with somebody or still in love with somebody to have compassion and care for somebody. Especially as a Pisces. See, the way our love system works is, yeah, we'll love hard, we'll hate hard and all that. That's cool. But to be so heartless and so cold, I've just never ran across one like myself. You know what I'm saying? Or like that, okay? I just haven't. Now, I'm not saying they don't exist, but I'm just saying for me, I just haven't ran across that, you know? And the fact that this girl is just going on about life, unbothered, nothing going on, no worries, that screams to me. That literally screams to me. And I don't like it. But we're gonna get into it. So y'all make sure y'all get in here and like the video. It's sad. My condolences goes out to his parents, his mom, his aunt, his grandmothers, his cousins, and everybody else, because it seemed like nobody else cares. But I told y'all there's something very dark and sinister around this family that nobody likes to talk about. Okay? Let me go get and show you what Chrisean was over there posting. Mind you, this boy ain't even cold yet. But let me show you what Chrisean was over there posting. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Where we at on likes? Half of y'all didn't like the video. If y'all could just like the video, please. I wish I could see who liked, so I can get out the people who don't like the video. I really do, because I'm so tired of y'all. I mean, I love the engagement. I'm here for it. But I feel like the least you could do is help out with just some likes. It's free. You know, I mean, I could have just did my normal and posted my I could have just posted my love and hip hop, which will be next. Hold on. I'm trying to log in somewhere. I want to show y'all something. Get the likes up on the video. It's free. It's literally free. So while this boy is in the morgue somewhere laid up, Chrisean don't give a damn. It seems like it, at least. Chrisean on here doing Beagle lives, all types of stuff. Like nothing matters. Like none of this, like she doesn't care. That's scary to me, because regardless of if she with him or not, and regardless of if they had a beef or falling out or not, that's still somebody you spent a lot of time with. Like a lot of time. And the fact that this girl is just so nonchalant and moving on about business, that's different for me. That's real different for me. How the hell? I hate this desktop version. Okay. I mean, if not, I recorded it, so let me see. She might have blocked me on this one. If not, I'll show it to you on my phone because I can't find her on this one. Oh, girl, I know what's wrong with me. I'm over here talking to AI. Girl, get off of here. I'm not asking you nothing. Girl, please. Anyways, while I look this up, y'all, please get the likes up on the video. It's sad. It's really, 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 really sad. Why does this look like this? Like, I hate the desktop version of Snapchat, y'all. I literally do. Let me go here with it. Let me see. Maybe if I swear I hate the. Nevertheless, I'm gonna show you on my phone, girl. I ain't got time. So while I hope y'all can see, y'all will be able to see. I'll find it on here somewhere. But while this boy is cold, not even cold yet in the morgue, she online posting that old paternity test. Literally posting that old paternity test, making it seem like Blueface is the father. And that's right there to me is a sign. That right there to me is tells me it's giving guilt to me. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me show you what this girl posted. This is what she posts. Can y'all see that? This is what she posts on her Snapchat. I'm going to try to put it up on the computer, but I'm showing it like this for now. She posts that. She posts the old paternity test, the one that Zeus Network did.
You can miss me with the she do voodoo shit. What the fuck is you talking about? These are actual nails. Texas was. You hang up stuff. It's spilled in the drawer. This is a work desk. This is a workspace. This is where you make content and shit. This is where you hang shit up at. What the fuck is y'all talking about? I don't do no voodoo. Man, and I believe in Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. Go to sleep with keep playing with me, bro.
That's what she posted. The fake Zeus test, a picture with her and Blueface, and she don't do no voodoo. Let's get into the article. What happened to Ronnie? Y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the likes. And also, too, let me say this. They got a lot of rock heads been going around making light of this, making fun of that boy, saying that's good for him and yeah. It's a special place for y'all, too, and you're going. You got to know that. You're definitely going. Yeah, you're going. And you know, I hope your transition ain't as, you know, as easy as some. I'll say that because they got some real evil, nasty, dirty people in this world. Really, really nasty, really, really evil, and it's sick. It's super duper sick. Okay. Y'all get the likes up on the video, bro. So shout out to everybody, like I said, who have been sending me emails. Everybody been sending me emails since last night and all these other times. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate all the dolls for hitting me up. Y'all were on it immediately. I didn't want to act on it immediately. I kind of wanted to wait to see what information comes out. And we are. And so here we are. It has been confirmed. This is, how do you say this county name? And Arundel County, Maryland, which is the county, I guess, inside of Baltimore. The press release. This is from the county themselves. And this is a criminal investigation still ongoing. It says, on February 3rd, 2025, at approximately 7:10, officers responded for a report of multiple gunshots fired in the area of Severn Tree Boulevard and Sea Pine Circle in Severn. Responding officers discovered a male victim lying on the ground in front of a home in the 1700 block of Sea Pine Circle with an apparent gunshot wound or wounds. It says officers administered medical aid to the victim, who was transferred by fire department personnel to the University of Maryland, Baltimore, Washington Medical Center, where he was pronounced deceased. The victim was identified as 24-year-old Karan Mackay Khan and of Severn, Maryland. The Anne Arundel County Police Homicide Unit assumed responsibility for the investigation. Hold on. That's them dogs next door. Sorry about that, y'all. It says homicide detectives and evidence collection unit personnel arrived on scene where multiple items of evidence were collected at the crime scene. Several witnesses were located and interviewed regarding the shooting. The preliminary investigation indicates this was a targeted incident and not a random act of violence. This is an active and ongoing investigation. Detectives ask that anyone with information that could help this investigation to contact them at 410-222-4731. Callers wishing to remain anonymous are encouraged to call the Anne Arundel County Police tip line at 410-222-4700 or contact Crime Stoppers at 866-7-LOCK-UP or online at, that's the website, metrocrimestoppers.org/submit a tip. Okay, so this is what we know so far. Let me get Ronnie on here. So apparently they're saying that Ronnie was shot outside of his home and or at least near his home. Witnesses have come forward to, well, not witnesses, but his friend came forward to confirm. They say his mama confirmed. I have all that. But it is unfortunate that this young man, before he could find out the paternity of his child or alleged child, that his life will be cut short. Now, Maryland, Baltimore is just like any other inner city. It's rough out there. It's crazy out there. And I cannot go on without saying that Ronnie did take a life himself. According to him, it was in defense of Chrisean, yet and still he took a life himself. I'm not saying by any way this is retaliation or by any way this is what he deserves. I'm not here to say that. It's not my place. But what I am here to say is the timeliness of this thing is very, very sketchy to me. From what I'm hearing, he was coming up on the court date for them to be able to figure out if he is the paternity or he's the father of this baby. And I just find the timing very, very suspect. Very, very, very. And then the way she's acting afterwards is even more suspect. Then posting the paternity test from Zeus, that's even more suspect. Like, it's just so much suspicion going on that it's odd. But I don't know if Rockhead understands that his parents and family could they could ask you for paternity too. You know that, right? I don't know if she knew that. But his next of kin can petition the court for that paternity as well, okay? At the end of the day, hold on. At the end of the day, the way this girl is acting gives me demon. Aura Lee Ray, let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you something, my love. This ain't the channel for you. Please be respectful in the chat. I don't even know why you over here. You ain't never been over here, but welcome. But please tread light. All the rockheads, y'all coming over here, please be respectful in my chat, okay? That's all I'm asking. I'm not here to tongue wrestle with y'all today. I don't have time, okay? I literally don't have time. Please be respectful in my chat, okay? Mods, I need y'all on overtime. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all on overtime, mods. Please and thank you, okay? Be respectful in the chat. Ori Lee Ray, please and thank you. All right, I know they in here. But let them hear some common sense for once in their life. They don't normally hear it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this boy didn't deserve to lose his life. Because if what he said was true, that he unalived that man behind her in self-defense, he still don't deserve to lose his life. And it's going to come out. Everything done in the dark comes out in the light. Like, I don't know if people understand that, but everything done in the dark comes in the light. And whatever was done is going to get caught up. Now, let me go to Twitter because I wanted to share some of the stuff that people were sharing on Twitter as it regards to Ronnie and this whole situation. So y'all remember when Blueface brother, they say he was wigging out and tripping? Y'all remember that, Dre? Dre has shared Dre has shared a video one of them times he was wigging out with to Blueface, and he said something very, very interesting that I wanted to share with y'all. And I want y'all to hear this because sometimes you got to listen to everybody, even the ones you deem to be crazy. Listen to what Dre had to say.
And to my brother, this the last time we gonna have any type of interaction, right? Whether that's your baby or not, nigga, you better say that's your baby, nigga. Or they, like I said, they will hurt you, nigga. So say that's your baby. I don't know if it is or it ain't, but whether it is or it ain't, they trying to do some stuff and it don't work unless they say that's your baby. So nigga, just that's your baby, nigga. So like I said, I don't know if it is or it ain't, but nigga, that's your baby, nigga, or they will hurt you. Straight up. And to my brother, this the last.
My bad. I find this to be very interesting that he would have said something, a message so encrypted as this, because I don't think he was just running off at the mouth. Okay, I've always wondered why Blueface, Carlissa, and all them, you know what I'm saying, just so adamant about not necessarily for sure claiming Junior, but doing enough to say he is, you know what I'm saying? I always thought that was so weird to me because anybody with eyes can see that Junior favored Ronnie way more than he did Blueface. Okay? And people tend to disregard people we deem crazy. So you're like, oh, we ain't listening to him. He crazy. We not about to listen to him. He da 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 da. That's what we do. But see, crazy is a dismissive term within itself. And that dismissive term, it makes you cut off your ears and your mind to people who could actually be telling you something that might be mindful. Now, again, this was a cryptic message. I don't know what this meant, but the fact that he even said it, that was crazy to me. That's just to me. Ronnie had been on this quest to see if this was his baby since the beginning, okay? Let's get into a couple of the videos of what Ronnie was talking about with this whole situation.
If Junior is not my son, I deserve to have that proven to me through what? A DNA test. If Junior is not my son, the DNA test will prove that. Right or wrong? Right. Any father on here, any real man, stand-up man that potentially has the privilege of being a father would want to make things right and would want to know if that's his child. Yeah. Around that time, Blue know what's up. Chrisean was back and forth from what? LA to Baltimore. LA to Baltimore. Y'all know that. Every single last one of y'all know that. She told y'all out her own mouth. I'm not here to Baltimore. Y'all know that. Every single last one of y'all know that. She told y'all out her own mouth. I'm not here to expose nobody. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all, oh, why is Tasiki and Shawn not cool? I'm not going to tell y'all that. I'm not going to tell y'all that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I want to know if Junior is my son or not. I got a family. My last name Kane. It's a possibility that after me, my family name won't go no more. I'm the last Kane. And this could be another Kane. But y'all want to...
This boy really wanted to see if that baby was his. And he was quiet a while before all of this popped off. But that boy really wanted to see if that baby was his. Here is here's a message. Says, this feels like a nightmare. I've been up crying all night. I'm not supposed to bury you, nephew. This is his aunt. You're supposed to bury me. Quran, before Elijah was born, you were the closest I had to a son. I haven't felt like this since I lost my father. Or is that his uncle? It's his uncle. I'm sorry. I watched you grow up and been there every step of the way. It hurt so bad that your life was taken, but I know you're at peace now, praying for justice so we all can, and it cuts off. This is bad. This is bad. And then here is the mother with a crying emoji. And then somebody says, this is a nightmare, sis. I'm so sorry. Let me know how or what I need to do for you. I love you, M. And somebody says, this feels like a nightmare. So the family is really grieving. And Chrisean is over there chilling. Like, she didn't have a whole relationship with this man when they were kids. According to Ronnie said that he would have her over at his house when Tasiki kicked her out. This is sad and this is sick, and there's something very dark and sinister around this whole thing. And we're going to get into what Ronnie said that's going to come back to bite Rockhead, because even his words from the grave can come back to bite her, and I don't think she understands it. I really don't. I truly don't. She over here doing Bigo Lives talking about fighting and all this other stuff. I ain't even going to go there. Because I'm going to get mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm really going to get mad. So moving forward, here, remember this, y'all? When Ronnie seen her at the mall. Remember when he seen her at the mall and she was like, oh, get away from here. Because all this going to make sense when we tied together. Oh, get away from me. You stalking me. Blah, 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 blah. Let's listen to this.
Weird as a bitch. You weird as shit. You weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Ain't nobody stalking you. That's my fucking son. That's my fucking son. That's my fucking son. What you want to do? What do you want to do?
I'm calling the car.
I don't give a fuck. Call him. Nobody touch you. Call him. Yeah.
Go. Calling the car.
To any of my family that might be watching, no, I'm not locked up. I'm outside. I'm good. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Seeing Junior at 15 months, not moving, not being able to support his own head, I lost my cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to give y'all the whole 9 on my YouTube, though, yo. I'm Prophet Ronnie on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube.
So that was Ronnie. That was Ronnie when he met her up in the mall. Now, according to Ronnie says that she asked him to come to the mall. We talked about that. He said she asked me to come to the mall. And then when I got there, she started on that Fugazi stuff, talking about, you know, oh, what you doing here? Bye, bye, bye. This is another thing. So shout out to Circus of Blues because they caught on to this. People are saying that the paternity test she posted by Blueface on Zeus Network is fake. Blueface said it was fake. Whack 100, which we'll get into him in a second, said it was fake. Back then, they all kept saying that's not a real test. Everybody kept saying that. But this boy loses his life in a quest to try to see if he's the father of her child. And this what she posts? Yeah, this the old one. This the old one they took on Zeus. So people went to go look up the docket number, that little file number, and they can't find it. Basically saying that the test was fake. Like, the girl has told so many lies that it was ridiculous. Anybody who believes Chrisean have a mental issue at this point. That girl done lied so much about every single thing. There's literally nothing, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. What has she ever told the truth about? Don't worry about what she lied about. What has she ever told the truth about? Somebody said Blueface name spelled wrong on the test. Let me go back and look. It sure is. They put JOHNATHAN. Need we not forget, this the same girl who wrote "I love you, Blue" in blood on the wall before she went on a high-speed chase. So nothing shocks me. Okay? This is sad and this is sick. I want to show y'all what WAC 100 said. So allegedly, this is what they're saying WAC 100 said. They said WAC, I went on his story and he asked somebody to confirm it. Now, when I went to his story to see the actual post, I didn't see that, but he could have deleted it. But who knows? You know what I mean? So allegedly, they're saying that WAC 100 went on his post and was like, oh, that's good for him or something of that nature. I was like, what? Like, this can't be. But I already told y'all they all give me fed teas anyway. I already told y'all that they all give me fed teas. They all look like a bunch of feds. Let me go here and get it. Get the likes up on the video. I was contemplating not even doing this live, to be completely honest. Simply because I already know how that community over there is. And I know how weirdly obsessed with her that they is. And I'm really contemplating on even doing this live for real. But I decided to do it anyway. Where did I see that damn? Did I screenshot it? Hold on one second, y'all. Give me a second. But I really did contemplate on even doing this live. But for Chrisean to have that history with that boy and just be so cold about it, she could at least put up a text post like "Rest in peace, Ronnie," something. Like, come on, man. Like, this is not okay. And it looks really bad for her, is what I'll say. It looks really, really bad for her. I can't find that post WAC did. Right. This the one where he said, confirm. Can anybody confirm? See, just got word at Chrisean X Ronnie was unalived. Can any confirmations? I'm sorry. That's what he said originally. Now, whenever I went back, I didn't see anything that they were saying that he said. Now, this is the friend. The friend said, guy was sitting in his car. They ran up like 8 to 10 shots. I went over about 10 minutes later. I flipped him over to help, blood everywhere. He got hit a lot, gun in his waistband. And somebody says, just standing outside to have a little broccoli and police cars, ambulance, fire trucks. What a time to try, enjoy some medicine. Okay. So that's what somebody, a witness said that happened to Ronnie. God bless his little soul. God bless his soul. And that's the receipts that people were posting earlier saying that it was him. But I wanted to wait until the news confirmed it before, because I'm not going to lie. I was rooting for Ronnie. I wanted Ronnie to get that paternity test. I did, because I think he deserved it. I know he deserved it.
I got a family. My last name, Kane. It's a possibility that after me, my family name won't go no more. I'm the last Kane. And this could be another Kane. But y'all want to, Junior is my son or not? My son, I deserve to have that proven to me through what? A DNA test. If Junior is not my son, the DNA test will prove that. Right or wrong? Right. Any father on here, any real man, stand-up man that potentially has the privilege of being a father would want to make things right and would want to know if that's his child. Yeah. Around that time, Blue know what's up. Chrisean was back and forth from what? LA to Baltimore. LA to Baltimore. Y'all know that. Every single last one of y'all know that. She told y'all out her own mouth. I'm not here to expose nobody. I'm not going.
Hold on 1 second. Do you guys recall when, remember when Whack 100 exposed that Rock tried to set up Blue? Remember he exposed those text messages of Rock trying to set up Blue? That she was calling Ronnie over there to come rob the house or something like that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm just thinking about stuff. I'm just thinking out loud. This is very sick. Very, 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 very. This is very sick. Very, very sick. I wanted to go, and again, I spoke to Ronnie behind the scenes when he first came out. I'm sorry, when he first came out with his accusations. I DM'd Ronnie, and I was supposed to get a interview with him, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna let him go to the big blogs and get his story out because I just got a little blog. You know what I'm saying? I regret that now. I wish I would have, because he hit me back and he was like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And I was saying, I believe you as far as being the father. I should have taken him up on that offer, or I should have even pursued it, because I asked him about it and he said, no problem. But I didn't, it is what it is. I just want to, I guess maybe, I don't know, maybe I underestimated my blog, my page. Because I was just like, girl, what I'm going to say? I got a little bitty channel, and he got people like Tasha K over there that's going to be able to really get him up there. But I'm saying all that to say, y'all, my heart and condolences really, 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 really go out to this man. And the timing of this and the way that she's acting is so weird. It is so weird. And anybody who don't see this, it's because you don't want to see it. That's the only reason you don't see it, because you don't want to see it. You want to be right. You want to feel like this girl is this angel. She's been lying to y'all about being a Christian. She's been lying to y'all about every single thing. And here we are. Like, I don't know. I'm the type of person, you're not gonna get 50 times to lie to me. You got once or twice. It's once if I ain't ever knowed you, but twice if I may have known you and I gave you a second chance. Hold on. I want to share this with y'all. So remember those videos I showed y'all, right? Before we get into it, matter of fact, hold on. Before we get into that, let me read a couple super chats. I just feel so bad. Lord have mercy. This is so bad. And God bless his family. I remember Ronnie said on one of them interviews, they asked him what his mama think about this. And Ronnie was like, my mama was like, she don't even like dealing with that. She don't even want me dealing with it like that. Crazy. Miasha McLaren, thank you for the super chat. Rest in peace, Ronnie. He just wanted his baby. Absolutely. 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 Mimi Major, thank you for becoming a new member. Welcome to the dollhouse. Thank you so much. Monique Harrison, thank you for the super chat. I've been waiting for you to go live. And by the way, I love that you reply to us when we email you. You really are a bomb-ass content creator. Thank you so much, Monique Harrison. It's a lot of people I didn't get to respond to because it was so many coming in. And again, I am appreciative of it. It's not a bad thing. Shout out to everybody who emailed me. I'm sorry if you DM me and I didn't see it. I got to get back into the Instagram DM responses and all that stuff. But I swear I'm working. I'm trying. And I appreciate everybody for keeping me up on this since I woke up. And I got up at 4:30 this morning and I woke up to this. So shout out to everybody who's been sending me stuff. Y'all are the bomb. Y'all are the bomb. SL Doja, thank you for the super chat. Voo, your intuition go crazy. Love you down. It's so crazy because I don't, like, we were talking about Chrisean and it just dawned on me. I was like, where's Ronnie? I haven't heard from him. And he hadn't posted on his Instagram since last year. I thought he was just laying low until the paternity test. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I really don't know. Tish Fontenot says who the or what the F is they? I'm not sure what you're talking about, but thank you so much for the super chat. 816 Tish, thank you for the super chat. I hope his mama still petitions for a test. That's what I'm saying. I don't think she understands that the family can petition for a test. The next of kin can petition the court for a test. Now she might have a workaround by saying, but I have one, but if they can prove that it's not real, you know? But honestly, this is gonna sound real bad, but I gotta say it. If I was that boy mama, I wouldn't want nothing to do with that girl. If I was Ronnie's mom, especially if I had told him I don't really too particularly trust this girl, watch this, watch that, I wouldn't want nothing to do with her. And it would tear me apart on the inside because I know that could possibly be my grandbaby. But boy, I wouldn't want no connections with that girl. With nothing she stand for. Especially thinking about losing my son when all he was trying to do was get paternity. Man, I wouldn't want nothing to do that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want, but again, everybody's different. I'm just saying for me, and that would be my initial reaction. I don't know what it would be down the line. Maybe I would change my mind because I know me. My conscience start getting to me, and I'll be saying that now, and then a year or two, it'll be like weighing heavy on me that's possibly my grandbaby, and how could I go through life and not know, you know? So I'm saying that now, but I'm just saying for me, if God forbid I never have to go through this, Jesus, thank you. Thank God. I hope that I never, ever, ever in my life have to go through nothing like this. But if it was a situation and I was the mother of a child who possibly was looking for paternity, I know immediately right off the bat, I don't want nothing to do with her. Nothing. I feel like she cursed if that was me. Monique Harrison, thank you for the super chat. My ex lives right behind him. This is insane. You should ask him what's been going on. If you still talking to him. Thank you so much, Monique. Raven, thank you for the super chat. Wasn't the last test done in LA? Why was it signed by an Ohio commissioner? Child, I don't know. Let me go see. Hold on. Do I still have it up? Oh, no, I do have it right here. Let's examine. Let's examine, you guys. Let's examine the test. So, we can do our PI investigation over here. Thank you, Ray. I can blow it up too. Let me blow it up. All right, can y'all see it? Jonathan, alleged father Jonathan Porter. This is the case number, sample type, non-invasive paternity test. But wouldn't it be invasive on her? Because didn't she have this when she was I don't know what that means. What is a non-invasive paternity test? Because didn't she get this test while she was pregnant? Wouldn't they have to go in and draw? I don't know. I might be just talking ignorant. Interpretation says paternity, probability of paternity more than 99.9% or at least 99.9%. The foregoing instrument was acknowledged before me, signed the laboratory director on May 12, 2023. State of Ohio, I caught that. Can y'all see this? Hold on. So it was a state of Ohio. Who was in Ohio? Sarah Thomas. I've never gotten a paternity test, y'all. Help me out. Is that normally how that goes? Can y'all see that? So when you do a test in a area, do another person from another area sign it? I don't know. They say non-invasive mean no needle to the placenta. Well, how they gonna test then? They say look at the last sentence. How they gonna test if they don't get into the placenta? Calculations for probability of paternity were performed by Natria Inc. 201 Industrial Road, Ohio, San Carlos, California. What? Performed by Natria Inc. 201 Industrial Road, Suite 410, San Carlos, California. So if the this say it was performed in Cali, but it's signed by Ohio State Commissioner, I guess. I don't know. This could be possible. I've never had a paternity test, so I don't know. This isolated fetal DNA is obtained from the maternal blood, which contains placenta DNA and the DNA from the mother. DNA from alleged father is also isolated from his sample. So wait a minute. So they just took her blood and just assumed that is that how that works? I'm sorry. I'm ignorant to this process. Somebody help me out. The isolated fetal DNA is obtained from the maternal blood, which contains placental DNA. So are they using her blood to get his placental DNA? They sent it to another state for testing. It does say that you can get another state to sign for testing. Got it. Okay. This is too complicated. Oh my God. This is too complicated. Was done in the dark. If anything was done in the dark, it shall come to the light. Let's be clear about that, okay? Let's really be clear about that. Miss Priscilla, thank you for the super chat. Says, Voodoo, do you remember singing Ronnie, Is You Okay? Is You Okay, Ronnie? Yes, I was just singing that the other day. I was just singing that. Rest in peace, man. Cleopatra Jones, thank you for the super chat. Love and appreciate you, Voo. Thank you. Love you too. Thank you so much. I love you too. TL, thank you for the super chat. 2025 is coming for the jugglers. Stay prayed up, y'all. Absolutely. Y'all have to stay prayed up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. You guys, shout out to everybody in the building. This is a rough time for, I'm pretty sure, Ronnie's family. Chrisean look like she don't care. She's having a gay old time. She don't care about none of this. She's just living life. Like, it's so weird. Danielle with the 3 grandkids, thank you for being a member for 10 months. My heart goes out to Ronnie and his family. My heart aches, Boo. He just wanted to know. I feel like he was Junior's last hope. He was Junior's last hope. He was. He absolutely was that baby's last hope because he don't have no hope over there with Chrisean, her family, Blueface, his family. That baby have no hope with nobody over there, and definitely not the Rockheads. Especially not the Rockheads. They don't even take care of their own churn, so you know they don't care about no Junior. Ridiculous, bro. Thank you, Miss Kitty, for the super chat. Did you see that Tasha K is going to help with his funeral arrangements? Rest in peace, Ronnie. No, I didn't see that. But shout out to Tasha K. Shout out to Tasha K. This is sad. This is sick. AMR, thank you for the super chat. Boo, did you see how Carlissa all of a sudden came out and said she been known Junior had issues, cloud chasing per usual? Girl, we talked about that the other day. This is the problem I have with Carlissa because she was on there again today. I don't know if this is a recent live because nobody's saying nothing. Like, they acting like Ronnie didn't interact with them too. Like, how do these people be so cold? How are these people so cold? I've never met a group of people like this. But Holly Weird is so devilish and so demonic. It wouldn't surprise me. But it looks like Holly Weird is all over America because they got rockheads all over acting like this is a good thing. That's why you bitches' lives are in shambles as you speak, raggedy hoe. Girl, don't get me mad. I'm getting mad. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Thank you, Belinda, for being a member for 10 months. Love you, Voodoo. And this is so sad. Hashtag save Junior. Absolutely. Absolutely. Kiki31, thank you for being a member for 5 months. I appreciate you. Shorty Doo-Wop, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Boo, remember when Ronnie did that Tasha K interview and he said rock is low vibrational and something bad happens to everyone around her? Absolutely. We about to get into an interview where he had a conversation and he spilled a lot of behind the scenes stuff that we didn't know because I know I didn't. And this is the thing. He wasn't even trying to be with Rock. He just wanted to get the paternity of the baby. That's it. And if she was so sure it was Blue's, there would be no reason why she wouldn't just give him the paternity test and let him go on about his business. But you already know how I go. Sad. Oh, that's Kai. Thank you for the super chat. Says, I got a DNA test to see if a man was my brother from DDC, and our results look nothing like that. Just saying. A lot of other people have been saying that in the chat too, that the DNA test results look weird. Thank you. SMP, thank you for the super chat. Says, she been popping it lately to distract us from what she was setting up behind the scenes. Her eyes look soulless, like a dark spirit on her. Love it here. Listen, when that girl did that doggone video talking about, y'all over here thinking I'm doing voodoo, I believe in the Jesus Christ the Lord. You can't even pay your respects. You, Ronnie, I wish you would have left that raggedy pissy tail hole out there on the streets when Tasiki kicked her out. That's what you should have did. Ronnie, you should have left her ass on the streets. But you know what? Everything happened for a reason. It is what it is. Thank you, SMP. Kiki, thank you for the super chat. What do you think of them saying she was doing voodoo on live? She had like 8-inch needles and he was hitting 8x10s. I didn't see that. Let me go find that. I didn't see that, but I done heard so many people mention that. Let me go see. So many people mentioned that. And I'm like, what they talking about? She on there doing. Okay, here we go. We got action. I can't play the music. So she on here playing with needles. Allegedly. I don't know, child. And look at her shirt. Have y'all caught on to her shirt? You see her shirt? That Nirvana shirt with the... Peep the shirt. That's the needles. She's saying it's for the workshop, child. The shirt is just a picture that the X's on the eyes, and that's kind of like an outline for like voodoo dolls and stuff like that. See, like this. Again, I'm not saying that's what she was doing. I'm just saying what the people said. And here's the infamous photo of her writing "I love Blue" on the wall in blood when she took the car on a high-speed chase. Blue likes this. I love it. Because Blue might be scared at this point. He really might be scared. He really might just be scared. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships, Tiffany Willis. I'm sorry I missed it, but thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dallas Snow 521. She says, Blueface mom from Ohio, it could mean nothing. That's true. I just never seen a paternity test before. Only thing I know about paternity tests is Maury, child. I don't know nothing about no paternity test. Tatty Baby, thank you for the super chat. Boo, read my last message. What did you send it on? Read your last message. I would have to go see it. You got to send it to me. Love is stronger than pride. Oh, I'm sorry. Love is stronger than death. Thank you for the super chat. The fact that Rock is currently in Maryland and this happens. Is she? I thought she was in Cali. I really thought she was in Cali. That's crazy. Let's go here. Because Rock apparently, Ronnie spilled a lot of tea before he got up out of here. And I think it's important that we get into that. Let me see.
I don't know, man.
So this is Lionel B. Shout out to Lionel B. Lionel B allegedly spoke to Ronnie behind the scenes, and this was the very last conversation that they had. And he's gonna say a lot that I didn't even know. And he's gonna confirm that the man, Shawn Malone, is her father. Not only that, thank you, Angela Barnhill. Thank you so much for the super chat. Not only does he admit that he's the father, he goes back and think about stuff that Chrisean did for him back in the day. He also talks about how the mom was a quote unquote lot lizard and how she met Shawn Malone through his wife, who was a madam. It's crazy. It's crazy. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Fair use, fair use. I just want to play a little bit. I ain't gonna put the video on there, but I want to play a little bit of the audio of what the conversation was back then, okay? And this was the very last conversation that Ronny Doe had with Lionel B. Y'all make sure y'all go to the Lionel B show and support, because I'm gonna play a little bit of this audio. Check it out.
I came home broke for real because my lawyer was like freaking $80,000, man. So I like came home broke, ain't had nothing, was trying to hustle, get my feet back under me, and just was having a hard time, man. So it was just like, I don't know, man. Like I was really in love with this girl, man. I had to really learn the hard way that she ain't really loved me as much as I loved her, and yeah, man, it was like even now, man, like the other day with the situation in the mall, like she told me to come to the mall. Told me to come up there to come and see my son.
Damn.
However, when I got there, she pulled the, I don't know you, you're harassing me, why are you here? But this is also the crazy part, man.
What's that?
I seen her at 6 p.m. on 11/29. How is it that she had a restraining order placed on me at 12 a.m. on 11/29? That sounds like a setup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But guess what the even worst part about it is, man?
What's that?
This girl's father, like I was telling you, is he has a law firm. He's a politician now. Baltimore City is real crooked, corrupt, man.
So he's now gonna get into Shawn Malone. Now he's getting into the Shawn Malone stuff. He said he was in love with Chrisean. He did what he needed to do because he really loved her. And he's gonna get into Shawn Malone and how allegedly Tasiki and her are the kids of Shawn Malone and how they get all types of stuff. It's gonna all start to make sense. Just listen to what Ronnie is saying. And I really wish he had went on a major platform and said all this stuff. But check it out, y'all.
So I don't even really know what I'm going up against, man, because for the longest I was wondering, like, how was this young lady getting out of so many different scenarios? But I hadn't realized that the guy that she made me think was her godfather, it's really her dad, but he also is her get out of jail free card. That's why every time she gets in trouble in Maryland, her and Tifa, they get scot-free, walk away, no charges, no nothing. It's good.
So her dad's that white dude that you was posting on your IG story.
Yes, that's her dad, bro.
Oh wow, damn! I thought he was like an actor or something.
Man, this is like some power shit, bro. Like 50 Cent need to freaking look into her life, man, and see if he could make a documentary of her shit. But this shit is crazy, bro.
Damn.
So as you can see, he's saying that Shawn Malone is her father and that he gets Chrisean and Tasiki out of all type of stuff that he didn't see them even getting out of, right? He's saying that he's well connected. He's a politician. All of this. It gets worse. It gets worse. Hold on. Get the likes up.
Her dad, like, it's crazy, man. All right, so look, this is how Chrisean and Tasiki was born, because Tasiki is her Tifa. That's the sister that she went viral on the Zeus clip saying, "Oh, you made me eat your when I was 7." So Tasiki and Chrisean are both the light-skinned sisters. They basically the only Malones of all of Charlotte kids. Charlotte is their mother. So Shawn Malone used to be a truck driver back in the day. So his wife, Lisa Malone, used to sell dope, but she also was like a little madam. That's basically like a female pimp.
Right.
So she used to lure in all the beautiful females in the city by giving them dope. And when they couldn't feed their dope habit no more, she had them, as lock lizards, basically, selling their shit.
That's powerful. So what he's saying here is apparently, allegedly, I don't know this to be a fact, but what he's saying is that, and I'm about to put the picture up here. Hold on. Because we got to get some context to this. Y'all get the likes up on this doggone video, man. Get the likes up on this video, bro. Please and thank you. We got 25, almost 2,600 people in the chat. Y'all got to get the likes up on the video. You have to. We got to get the video in the algorithm, okay? So what Ronnie is saying is, according to him, he found out that Shawn Malone and said wife, let's get her up here, were into some nefarious things, right? And within those things, I'm about to pull it up here. Hold on. Within those things, he was saying that basically the wife ran this sort of like madam type tease thing. And one of the people who would come over for their drug habits, like any other people to make money to support their habits, is Chrisean's mother. Now, this is allegedly Chrisean's father, Shawn Malone, which would make sense why her name is Chrisean. You know what I mean? And then also, this is the alleged wife who was the alleged madam. It gets deeper. It gets deeper. Check this out.
So Charlotte, long story short, was one of her best toes. Charlotte she still is very beautiful. You get what I'm saying? Like, Chrisean's mother is beautiful, man. Like, inside and out, she's beautiful. That dope was just like, her downfall, unfortunately. So, long story short, Lisa was her, dope dealer / pimp. So when he didn't have any more money to basically feed her habit, Lisa, would put her out there on some plays, and that's how she would get her fix.
My bad, y'all. Get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video. Please and thank you.
Lisa met Shawn, and Shawn took a liking into Charlotte. He liked Charlotte a lot. He ended up basically having Chrisean and Tifa with Charlotte. And he could never, do nothing with Charlotte because, she was on dope, but she was beautiful, but also because Lisa wouldn't let him. Lisa is Shawn's wife.
Oh, okay.
So, long story short, this is when I found out, this is her dad, bro. It was one day, I had just came home from the body, and Shawn was trying to take a charge from me. My bad.
Oh, you good, homie. You good.
I'm sorry. What was I saying before I had my little...
You said something like you just came home from a body?
Y'all get the likes up on the video now. Get the likes up.
And then Chrisean was trying to take the charge for you.
Okay, yeah. So I just came home. Chrisean was ready to take a charge for me, right? So when she took the charge and she got down to jail, this was my red flag that I never paid attention to. She was so geeked to take the charge from me, but she never took a charge from me before. Her father, right before her taking that charge from me, her father had basically came back into their life and made connection with them. Lisa was always trying to force him to stay away from his daughters, but he was always on some shit having that guilty conscience. You get what I'm saying? So, long story short, he got pulled in the city. He's a politician. He's a lawyer. So he went and had Fox come out and do a segment on Chrisean and Tifa.
Pause. We've seen that segment. And yes, to whoever wrote that in the chat, Lisa did cut the cord at the when the baby was born. Yes, she did. Let me tell you something. Pause this real quickly. I want to switch gears over to that Fox News. Now, what he's saying is, he said Shawn Malone had all this doggone pull in the city and everybody knew him and he had enough pull to get stuff happen, make stuff happen. Now, he said that he got Chrisean on the Fox thing and even on the game show. Let me say this. I always wonder, where the hell did she come from? Why would they go and get Chrisean of all people? Let's get into, it's a 3-minute clip. Let's get into her on the news. This is how we first were introduced, some of us, but a lot of us. This is the first introduction Chrisean Malone had to the world. Look.
Chrisean Shawnee Malone.
Her name shouldn't be Dynamite. Why? Go to route. Oh, just slow.
3, 2, 1.
Well, I attended Santa Monica in California. 2 years, I ran track. Chrisean
Notice it's her and Tashiki in the video.
on the track is a beast. It's my world. She likes to outdo herself. Make a new day. Like I yell, scream, say, ooh, overcoming it. That's what she's supposed to do. This is where I release all my anxiety. What I come from is kind of what like people wouldn't expect. You wouldn't know until I say something. I'm 20 right now. I'm 6 years older. I'm a family of, well, a sibling of 12. I'm number 8. I'm number 8 out of 12. Chrisean is number 11. I grew up a lot of areas. Radish, Franklin, McCullough. My dad was incarcerated for 11 years. My mom was at work a lot. Yeah, like, and then, like, she was on drugs. When I was little, she used to braid my hair and walk me to school.
That girl's an actress.
She used to braid my hair, walk me to school, and things like that. And then it starts slowly progressing to her always in the bed. I witnessed my dad, abuse her. I met him when I was 7 because he came home. He was locked up for I don't know how long. I went through abuse, so getting either choked out or beat on. We went from probably 1-bedroom apartment, and it's all of us, to living with people. I say 9 years I've been homeless for. When I was 9, and when I first went homeless, and when she said we was gonna get a home in a couple days, I believed that. And I kept believing that, and it ended up being I'm 15, 16 now. I'll go through all my day because I'm focused in my class, my friends. Oh, at lunch. Oh, we're going. Oh, I got training with this coach. But then when all that's over, I'm like, oh, I don't have a home. I start getting love and support from my coaches, my friends, and things like that. And then everything just start changing for me.
Here's Shawnee.
I'm the youngest in the competition. I've been through more than most. It was a struggle growing up.
My show called, I was so overwhelmed. Okay, cool. You want me to come on?
I've been tapped in beast mode this whole time. I'm ready to just win this money. Let's go.
Oh, I won. I won the money. I went on that. It was yeah, we knew Chrisean was coming here for the money. Yes, I need the money. It's not a sad story. It's a motivation story. For her to still be up on top, hey, I'm right here. That shows you that she is a warrior. As a young, Black, beautiful woman, I am a survivor. She's a champion. Period. Just breathe. Since I didn't have the childhood I should have, then I can have the future that I deserve.
Now, this is the news clip that what's his name was talking about, but then they had to come back and retract, and I can't watch it all, but they had to come back and retract the stuff that they said on this news clip. Tashiki and Chrisean, look.
But I'm also going to let y'all see the interview because it did happen, you know what I'm saying? I did explain a lot. But how they chopped it up, it kind of made it out of context a little bit.
Like we was trying to make our mom look like some badass mom.
Yeah, I really do love my mom, like real shit. She is the only woman that
we love her.
That like you know, made me love God, made me fight for my life, and always.
We said all of that actually.
Yeah,
and be upset about it. I couldn't handle it, so I walked off and cried. But it's the truth. We can't be mad at her for telling her truth. And everybody has their own truth. Like,
okay, so my sister Tessa basically just texted me and said, "I'm so sorry for Chrisean.
I feel this is our big cousin. This is a fight right now. We fight right now, but I'm still gonna beat it."
But I don't know. They try to make it seem like, well, I don't have enough money to tell the real story on my own, and I'm chopping it up the way I want to chop it up. Fox chopped it up the way they want to chop it up, so that's what it is. Okay, I have nothing to do with that. But what you're about to see is, you know, some shit that's gonna make you want to cry, some shit that's gonna make you want to be like, damn, my nigga was good. Where's her endorsements at? Where's her support? Where's what we need next to put her in line to be a millionaire? You feel me?
That's what this was all about. Chrisean being famous and being a so-called millionaire child. That's what all of this was all about from the very beginning. Okay. And in my opinion, Tasiki was on that same type of train too, but they fell out along the way. Okay. That's what this was all about. But according to Ronnie, the daddy, Shawn Malone, is what got them this position to be on Fox. All right. Get the likes up on the video.
If you do some digging, you'll see Chrisean was on Fox Baltimore when she was like 17. This is because of her dad. Chrisean also was on Ultimate Tag. This is also because of her dad and the string that he pulled to get her on there. There's
in Ultimate Tag, that's kind of like that ninja show thing she was on, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, it is. So there's a lot of. This was when I knew something wasn't right. She told Blueface that her supposedly dad tried to touch her. She told me that her dad was her godfather. So she was trying to lie to evade the truth about who this guy was to her. To whereas though one day when I confronted her about it, like I said, when she took the charge, so the state that I'm in, you go straight to the county jail. Once you get to the county jail, you see a commissioner. The commissioner determines if they want to let you out. Chrisean did not go to a county jail. She went to the precinct, called her dad, and they let her go from the precinct. She knew that I was going to be on her ass, so she walked away from the precinct, and I found her on the side of Telegraph Road.
Damn.
When I put all of this shit together, cause like I got a life outside of this shit too. So it's like when I had the free time to put all of this stuff together, and I seen like what's really going on, man. I'm like, wow. Now I see. Now I really see. And the most disgusting part for me was that I was genuine for Shorty. I was there for her in ways that nobody was. Like, I'm not gonna say I killed for her. I killed in self-defense, which was how I came on from the case. But I caught that case being with her. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was just a lot of, things that was frustrating about that female, and a lot of things that I did for her that I could not take back. But I was there.
Yeah.
And
one thing I'll give Ronnie, he still holds fast, and he's always held fast that he basically killed in self-defense. When I listened to his story of what happened that night, he talked about how he felt like it was something weird, something crazy. He said he felt like they were in a trance or something like that. But he still steadfast in every interview that he did that in self-defense. Again, I'm rest in peace to the man who lost his life, because it doesn't mean, you know what I mean? But I something about that is different, but I do understand that he continued to keep the same story. The fact that Chrisean's so-called godfather, remember, she told Blueface, let me see if I can go find it. She told Blue that was her godfather and that her godfather tried to touch on her. Then Blueface came on here and was like, Blueface came on here and was like, oh, I don't want my children, my baby around them, because if he tried to touch on her, then you know what I mean? Then I know my child don't have a chance. And he was like, I don't want her, my baby around that, which made sense. But she, let me see, is this a, oh yeah. Here you go, look.
I know Chrisean. I know everybody around Chrisean, including her godparents. And she had told me that one time when she was in high school, around the time that she had tried on a dress, and that her godfather made a move on her. And ever since then, they've had a sort of a relationship. Now, how would I know this? Lisa and Lisa's husband, they will only know if this is true or not. Chrisean is that evil. Yeah, the people that helped her whole life, she goes and tells bad stories about them. I know Chrisean. I know everybody around Chrisean.
I remember he was saying this, and somebody said, but Blue is fake too. You're absolutely right. He really is. He really is. He's very fake. Extremely fake. And here go the mama, the so-called godmother. Because remember, Chrisean's story, when she first told us, Chrisean's story to us about her so-called godparents was that a friend of hers she went to school with, she was homeless, and her friend was like, oh, you can come to my house. And then after that, she moved in. And then she said that one day she came in her tracksuit and he was looking at her weird or looking at her different or something like that. So that's how she introduced these people to us as well. But according to Ronnie was saying, but she told me that was her godparents, but turned around and told Blue that was her real father. Now, I don't know if that came later, after that video I just showed y'all. I don't know. But Chrisean lies so much that I don't even think she keeps up with her own lies. And the fact that this lady who allegedly, according to Ronnie, was the madam who literally pimped out Chrisean's mother to the clear man, which is Shawn Malone, allegedly, which makes more sense than the stories we've been getting, because Chrisean daddy black as hell and the mama ain't too light from bright. So I don't understand how they become so, you know what I mean, racially ambiguous-ish, esque. You know what I mean? But according to him, this lady right here was the one who was facilitating a lot of the stuff. So if she was the one facilitating this, then it would beg me to believe that when he said, oh, you know, she didn't want Shawn Malone in the kid's life, and then when he got older, he decided he was going to do that. That makes sense. And then by this time, the damage is done. And she cut the umbilical cord. She cut Junior's umbilical cord. Because I remember saying, dang, her mama in the room, her mama could have cut it. You know, Tessa, all them people in the room, and the godparents cut it. I'm just saying, like, make it make sense, right?
No, man. It's just like, I'm just being transparent with you, man. I'm at that point where it's like I'm learning, like, everything that I think is good for me is not good for me. But, like, it was really disappointing and frustrating, man, loving this female, sacrificing so much for her, man. I was 16, 17 years old in my mama's house, selling weed and shit, letting her stay with me, taking her to school, buying her food, buying her clothes. Like, her and her sister got into a whole freaking, you know, situation about the dude that her sister's dealing with right now when Chrisean was in high school, and she put her out, man.
Damn.
I felt like Captain Save-A-Ho, and I let her move into my mama's house with me.
Oh, wow.
and she stayed with me in my mama's house until she left for college.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man, it was just a lot, man. It was just disappointing, man. I was there for that girl in so many different ways, and I really didn't get nothing out of it. And even now, like,
well, I wouldn't say nothing, man, because I feel like everybody that comes into your life sometimes is meant for a season, sometimes it's for a lifetime, man. So, but everybody that you come into contact with, they're playing some part in your life, man, to get you to where you're supposed to be. You feel me? So good or bad or anything, man. Everybody come to your life for a reason, my bro.
I appreciate that, bro, and I definitely received that because, like, even now, I told myself, like, back in that situation that happened, like, even though it happened the way it happened, that was God's way of setting me up for my future because, like, she was literally, like, on survival. She was using me to get to California to get on, you get what I'm saying? And I was, you know, messing with her because I loved her, you get what I'm saying? I was being there for her out of love for her, you get what I'm saying? But God had other plans. God didn't let her just use and abandon me, you get what I'm saying? Like, he, in a sense, developed this story. He developed my, you know what I'm saying, all of this so that I could, you know, in a sense, have a future, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's messy, it's a lot, but, you know, it's also a part of my testimony. It's part of my story. So I am grateful and thankful for that, man, because it was some dark times, man. Like, when I first heard that judge say 25 to life, 187 murder, the people of the state of California versus Karan Makai Khan. And I damn near, man, my legs got so weak, man.
I bet, nigga, I would have passed out.
And you know what's worse, especially if you're not killing for the defense of you. You doing it for the defense of others or somebody else. And it wouldn't surprise me, I said this before, if Chrisean had her alleged father to pull some strings to get him off of that too. Because I don't believe that story that she told, nor did he tell. I believe that that's what he remembered in his perspective, but I believe that there was something else going on. Either she was doing something that he was unaware of, but I don't know what it was. But I believe she got her so-called daddy to pull some strings to get him not to go down for good too. Because remember, he's doing this off the string of her to save her. Because he said he had done got away. So, you know, I mean, you never know.
Man, then you don't even know, man. Like, my own, like, I was a trustee. I was in Men's Central Jail. Are you from? You're not from Cali, are you?
No, I'm from Florida.
Okay, pleasure. Oh yeah, it's rough out there too. The state prisons out there is rough too.
Yeah.
But yeah, the California correctional facilities, the California DOC correctional, whatever, it's fucked up out there, man. Long story short. It was hard for me out there, man. I was 19. I was 145 pounds. I'm a little bit tall, so I had that in my favor. But you know, I'm a slim dude, man. So basically, got somebody asking me where you from, and for me, it took me a long time to learn the politics out Cali. So where though, like a lot of situations that I even had to get into, I was going out of proportion just because I was by myself and I was in a sense scared at the time. So. But also, I had a lack of understanding. Them dudes in Cali, it's so many different gangs out there, man. Long story short, I was telling people I was from the East Coast, and when I was telling people that, they thought I meant I was an East Coast Crip. So I had a lot of, you know, trouble with that until I straightened it out. To where though one day I'm talking to one of the homies, and he just telling me, hey, cuz. You like, you ain't from the hood. I'm like, nigga, I ain't saying I'm from the hood. I said I'm from the East Coast. He say, cuz, you not East Coast Crip, cuz. I said, oh, that's why the fuck y'all niggas, that's why these niggas keep saying, like, oh, you gotta come back here and catch these fades.
That's wild. I ain't even know that was a thing. East Coast Crips.
I felt dumb as fuck. Like, everybody, once they figured it out, they gave me my respect. And then everybody just called me Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? So where though now, I just had to be careful of not linking up with the wrong people because now I would be in a way guilty by association. But I held my own in there, man. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely held my own, man. And God protected me, made sure I came home, man. So I'm blessed, man. I can't even complain too much, man. It was a long time coming. It was challenging, but I made it, man. And I seen people die. I seen people get cut. Like I had to make knives and that bitch, all types of shit, man. It was tough in there, man. It was a blessing to just make it home and be free, man. Honestly.
You ever thought about writing a book, man, about your story?
Yeah, man, that's actually one of my goals, man. Like once I, get this fraternity established, that's actually one of my actual goals. I wanted to get it started now, but I'm like, I'm still in the chapters, so I definitely can still start it like whenever, but that's definitely something that I had anticipating. Once I get a little bit more understanding in regards to everything that I got going on with the fraternity and stuff, man.
Definitely a sad situation. Now,
so as y'all can see, this boy, even in that last conversation, was laser focused on getting the results of that DNA test. And that's all he cared about, because he understood that nobody around Junior cares, and they didn't. Carlissa don't care. Chrisean don't care. Her family don't care. Blueface family don't care. Everybody around there to get a bag. And it's sad. And he couldn't even get that information before he got up out of here. But I hope that if the mother does want to pursue, I understand why she wouldn't. But if she does want to pursue options to see if that is her grandchild, I think that she should. The judge will grant it. But again, who knows? She might be scared, because I don't know what the hell Chrisean got going on. Nobody knows what Chrisean got going on. And it's some weird rockheads that's running around this earth that really think they are the voice of reason and or the majority. Newsflash, IEPs, y'all are not the majority. You are the minorities. You just make the loudest noise online. It's ridiculous. Poe Ronnie, rest in peace, Ronnie. Ronnie done did all of that, risked his life for this. Sad. Miss Parker, thank you for the super chat. Check your email. I sent you a DNA test. Yes, I saw it. I don't want to put it on here. Too much personal information. But thank you so much. Angela Barnhill, thank you for the super chat. Dami Pooh, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. She says, I explained the DNA test. I can explain the DNA test situation. All right, let me do this. Everybody can't come up here. I'm going to drop this link. I'm going to drop this link right quick, and I'm going to let y'all come up here and say what y'all got to say. Nah. I don't even know if I should do this. Matter of fact, I'm dropping the link, but I don't know how I'm going to feel moving forward. But I'm dropping the link. If you got something pertinent to add to the conversation, come up. If you just want to come up and give your condolences, please do that in the chat, because I don't want to be here all night, okay? Demi Pooh, thank you for the super chat. I live in AA County, and I have the AA County app on my phone and can give updates when I get them. Thank you so much, Demi Pooh. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Wasn't you the one emailed me? I think you're the one who emailed me. Thank you so much if that was you. If it wasn't, it don't matter. Thank you. Tatted Baby, thank you for the super chat. The only way to receive a DNA test while pregnant is to get an amniocentesis, which is to draw the fluid from around the baby to test. That's what I thought. Maybe it's a new test. I don't know. I thought you had to get in there to get, you know what I mean? I don't know. Mean Beans, thank you for being a member for 8 months. Rest in peace, Ronnie. Thank you, Voof, for having a heart. This is heartbreaking, and your tact is greatly appreciated considering the heaviness of the topic. Thank you so much. I just feel bad, you know what I'm saying, for this boy. That boy just wanted to find out if that was his baby. TT, your camera and your microphone not connected, my love. Oh, no, I see you. You ready to come up? Lil Mama, thank you for the super chat. Ronnie was on drugs and robbing people. You died how you live. Is that what you're trying to say, Lil Mama? Well, God bless your heart. Well, I would say God bless your heart, but with words like that, you know what I'm saying? Because guess who else was on drugs? Take a guess. Guess who else was on drugs at some point? I want somebody to put it in the chat. Who else was on drugs and robbing people and setting people up? Put it in the chat. I'm just trying to see something, because if people need to be unalived by the way they live, then somebody should have been up out of here. Somebody should have been gone. If that's the metrics we're using to gauge who should be here and who shouldn't be, because there was a particular person who was setting people up to get robbed, robbing people, unaliving people, aiding and abetting to unaliving people, drug-filled. By that metrics and by that logic, it's a lot of people need to be in the upper room. Y'all just say anything. And y'all say this stuff like as if this girl was God's, like her mouth was a prayer book. Little mama, you look foolish. You look dumb. Foolish and dumb. Thank you for the super chat. Y'all don't have no sympathy for nothing. The internet got y'all really thinking that this is real life. I hope nobody don't think of your loved ones when they die like that. Girl's just sick. Y'all some sick individuals. Sick is what you are. If you thought that comment ate, you should have kept your $2, fat. You should have kept it. Because that did not go the way you thought it was going to go when you was typing it. You sound foolish when the devil himself is sitting up there with one tooth missing in the front. Girl, please. Simply Kai, thank you for the super chat. Not to bring up another content creator, but listen to the Not Live last night with Whack 100. I'm just coming in live. Thank you so much, Simply Kai or Simply Key. Thank you so much. Cosmic Sun Soul, thank you for the super chat. Chrisean Clear and Confused. Rest in peace, Ronnie. Yes, rest in peace, Ronnie. And it's given half and half for me. I'm sorry. Rochelle, thank you, TD, for the super chat. Says, rest in peace, Ronnie. Condolences to his mom and everyone who loves him. Thank you for talking about this young man. He really wanted to do right by Junior. When you played his videos, I could hear the pain in this young man's voice. Absolutely. And that's what made me want to really rally behind him. That really was what it was. And, you know, unfortunately, we wasn't able to do that. Thank you so much. Hold on, y'all. Stay backstage. I'm about to get y'all. Simply Sammy, thank you for the super chat. Voodoo, you better not ever underestimate yourself and your platform. You are gifted. Go teach for the stars. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Simply Sammy. Thank you. KP Gossip, thank you for the super chat. That guy that blew hit is a Malone. I know that for a fact. The guy that blew hit is a Malone. What guy he? Oh, yeah. The daddy. Now, allegedly, see, I'm glad you brought that up, KP Gossip, because I have a question. Shawn Malone, his last name was Malone. But when Ronnie got on here, he said the only two Malones is Chrisean and Tasiki. I could have sworn that's what he said. So unless there's this weird thing where either Chrisean's real father and her fake father are related, because remember, the daddy side got clear people on that side too. The daddy side have clear people on that side. Or one of them is a Malone and one of them is not. I don't know. Again, it could go either way. But we do know the father, the alleged father, have clear people on his side. I'm talking about the one who they say is her daddy. Not the white man, but the black man. I don't know, child. I don't know. Beautiful as darkness. Thank you for the super chat. Or the super sticker. Thank you so much. Rochelle, thank you for the super chat. She says, Queenie Jones, I spent my money how I choose. Mind your money and your business. Thank you. Tell her thanking her tax bracket. Okay. My apologies, boo, because I don't usually entertain nonsense. Girl, that's them rock kids. TD, don't worry about them, TD. If I catch one of them, don't worry about them. I hang them at the stake at high noon. That's just them weird rock kids. They miss their IEPs. Don't worry about it, TD. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, TD. T Mai, thank you for the super chat. Vu, what if this is why he's gone for speaking on Shawn Malone? That part. That particular part. Because he was saying some stuff that he would have more credibility of knowing than anybody else, because he was there before Blue, before all these other people. Tipper, thank you for the super chat. Have anybody heard from Tales from the Crypt Rock? She over there posting DNA tests and pictures of her and Blueface. Weird. Very, very weird. Very, very weird. Ridiculous. Thank you, Tipper. And Awake Old Sleeper, thank you for the super chat. There's a non-invasive paternity test called NIPP. It probably is not accurate. It's probably not accurate. If it's non-invasive, it's probably not as accurate. But thank y'all so much for the super chat. Now, I got somebody backstage that wanted to come up TT, how you doing?
I've been wanting to come up for a long time now. I just wanted to say this. Chrisean's daddy is white. Look at her complexion. Look at her and Tastiki complexion. They're white. But if you look at Chastity is not there a Malone. She's not a Malone. She wants to be one, but she's not one. It's Tastiki, it's fucking Chrisean.
Yeah.
That's their daddy.
It's funny you say that because I thought Chastity just looked more like the mama than the rest of them.
She do, but if you look at Chrisean looks like Chastity and she looks like Tasiki. And she's in a mix of it.
Yeah,
because I've seen her. Yes, but that's because of the genes, right? Let's talk about the real genes. If she's over there repping her daddy, let her rep her daddy. Her daddy getting her off. Her daddy is over there doing whatever the fuck he doing because he was over there touching her once upon a time, and then now he's trying to make up for it.
Allegedly,
he's trying to make up for it. Now he's trying to confuse her because he was the one that really touched her. Tasiki didn't touch her. Tasiki might have been there. He might have touched Tasiki too. But Tasiki said that she got a story to tell too, and she gonna say it in the book. I'm waiting for Tasiki's book to come out. Yeah. I'm just waiting on Tasiki's book to come out. Like, come on now.
Right.
Because I don't think that she was staying that long on camera. Like, why would she? Chrisean brought her there for a reason. Why would Chrisean bring her sister there and just say, I'm gonna back up and I'm gonna let you have the show?
Right.
Because she wants her to tell the real story because she was there before Chrisean was there.
Right.
So at the end of the day, that white man is their daddy. Look at that skin complexion.
Yeah, Chrisean is really pale too.
Look at that skin complexion.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming up, TT.
I love the way your eyebrows is sitting, girl. You need to give me the recipe on that.
Girl, they be dragging me for my eyebrows. Sometimes they be right, sometimes they be wrong, girl. I don't care.
Your shit is fucking amazing. I love you. You know, my mama from Kenner, Louisiana.
Oh,
my mama from Kenner.
Yeah.
And her shit go like that too. And I'm like, Mom, why my shit just stop right here? Right here. I want my shit to go over there. Like, I want a whole eyebrow. Y'all, you doing your big one, sister. You are a beautiful queen, and you're doing what you need to do.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
And I'm gonna drop down. How do I drop down? Drop me down.
I'll get you down. Thank you so much. We got one more caller, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Mo, what's going on?
How y'all doing? I'm sorry I sound like this. I got COVID, so forgive me.
Oh God, I hope you feel better.
Thank you. Okay, so first and foremost, rest in peace to the young man, Ronnie. Now, I'm two-sided with this. I believe, what he is saying about the little baby may be his. I hope that, comes to pass. They find out the answers. But I will say, I've been best friends with their cousins for years. I know the family. Eugene Malone is their father. I think it's just a coincidence that whoever this white person is, the white guy, Shawn Malone, I think that's just a coincidence. But Eugene Malone, the Malone name goes back for generations and generations. That's my best friend's last name. I've never seen a white person in that family before, unless it's like somebody going back towards like a great, 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 great grandfather, something like that. That's to me, that's just a coincidence. I know the grandmother, the mother, they're Malones. That's on Chrisean's and Tasiki's father side. They just happen to be like a virgin. The guy that you saw get knocked out, which was quote unquote staged on what was it, Crazy in Love? Was that it, when it was downtown? The father just saw it get knocked out, punched in the face by Blueface. That is Eugene Malone. That's the father.
Right.
That's the biological father. Now, the white guy can't come into play. I've never heard of a Shawn Malone as a lawyer, as a top lawyer in Baltimore. You will hear somebody else, maybe like forgot the guy's name, Jada Pinkett's stepfather, someone like him. There's a top lawyer, but not anybody. I've never heard of a Shawn Malone. So, like I said, as far as the young man losing his life, that's, rest his soul. And I do believe maybe it's some truth to that portion of this story. But the part about the father and whoever the Shawn Malone person is, that part is not true.
So let me ask you a question, because you know more than me. Even China has said that their the grandmother was either the grandfather was half breed, or like they were mixed. Somewhere in there is mixed.
Maybe on her mother's side, but her father is my best friend's cousin.
Okay.
So that's where the Malone come in. So now we've been friends for 35 years. So Chrisean's father and my best friend's mother are first cousins, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So that would be maybe her great grandfather. So it would maybe Chrisean's great grandfather was a
That's too
white
many
man.
grays, huh?
But that's how far it goes down. That's on the point I'm trying to prove. That white man is not her father. And I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that, or disrespectful. I'm not a
No, you good. You
Chrisean,
good. You
whatever
good.
y'all call him. You know what I'm saying? I never met the little girl before, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to shed light on. Sometimes people can take a story and just run with it and run with it
Right.
and run with it, and if that part's not true, it's not true.
Right. Yeah, I do
So,
remember her mama was on a live and she admitted, I think it was the live with China when they were talking about the grandfather. And if I can recall right, because I got a video on here, she did say that one of them, I don't know if it was the grandmother or the grandfather, somebody in there is mixed.
but if it is ancestor down the line. It's
No, she
definitely.
said one of those, she said either his dad, Eugene Malone's father, was mixed, and I would give you maybe the father above him, or it was like maybe one or two generations above where they were.
It might be his grandfather. It's definitely
Possibly,
not
yeah.
his father. It might be his grandfather, which would be Chrisean's still great grandfather.
Yeah.
But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is definitely not. She's not what you would call a biracial.
Right.
Basically meaning
No. Well,
know.
if Shawn is not her father, then yes, no, she wouldn't be a
shed light on that
Thank
part.
you so much. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
no
Mo.
problem. Okay.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good evening. And I'm new to your channel. I wish I would
Okay,
have found you
welcome.
earlier. Oh my
Huh?
God, you're so entertaining. I said I'm new to your channel. I wish I would have found you earlier. You're so entertaining.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Welcome to the dollhouse. The door is open.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a good
you for
night.
coming up. All right, good night.
Bye-bye.
Shout out to everybody in Baltimore. Again, they know more than us. They know more than I do. I mean, what do I know? I just know what I see online. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody in Baltimore. Joyfully Joy. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. DS, thank you for the super chat. The not just called the place that DNA place on the paper, and the lady said the case numbers are real, but Chrisean name does not match the case numbers, and that there is another name. So then do y'all think, put it in the chat, here's your voting. If this is the case, if the not called the DNA testing place and gave them the number and they say the case is real, but the names are different, do y'all think that this is Chrisean's test? Or is it possible that Chrisean Malone ain't her real name? Like, listen, you never know. You never know. It's so many possibilities. That would be like so left. If what you're saying is true and what the not said is true, that would mean either the test ain't hers or her name ain't Chrisean Malone. But nothing would surprise me at this point. Nothing would surprise me. But thank you so much, DS. Bunny, thank you for the super chat. Vuya brows are browning. The 304s love you. Yeah, shout out to all the 304s. Love y'all back, baby. Yes, I do. KP Gossip, thank you for the super chat. All the times I had to get a lawyer for my son in Baltimore, I never heard of that lawyer either. I've seen a few people in the chat say that. But you know what else too? Because I learned this in New Orleans with what's her name? With Tamar Braxton, old man, who was running around there telling people he was from New Orleans. I said, no, he not. No, he not. Oh, yeah, he from New Orleans. He got the accent. I don't know where that man came from, but Tamar Braxton's old man is not from the city. Now, he might be from around, but I knew all 5 of the clear people that grew up in New Orleans, and it was literally maybe 5, and he wasn't one of them. That man is not from New Orleans. So it makes sense that people on here saying, oh, well, I never seen or heard of him. I get it. We have our own Shawn Malone down in New Orleans over there playing with Tamar Braxton. So I get that. Trust me, I get that. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. And typically with cities like that, especially where it's a lot of black people, people talk and people know who is who. Even if you don't know them personally, you done heard, oh, you ain't know Shawn Malone? Yeah, he got so-and-so off for X, Y, and Z. So I get that. I get that 100%. S. Johnson, thank you for the super chat. I would not be surprised if Chrisean had someone download a DNA test in a PDF form, edit it to put her and Blue name on it, and then printed it out. Girl, Chrisean will stop to no measure. Plus, she's very good friends with the biggest scammer, Smiley. She's extremely good friends with Smiley. So it wouldn't surprise me. Let me say this in closing, y'all. This is the point that I'm making, and this is why I'm here. I didn't want to come and touch this content. I swear I didn't. I didn't want to come and touch this content because I didn't want to ruffle no feathers. I didn't want to do none of that. I really just wanted to leave it alone. But I felt like because I like something in my spirit made me want to come on here and talk about this. And I did. And I'm glad I was able to talk about it with it's not as much interruption from the Rockheads. And I know y'all are still on here. I still hate y'all, nevertheless. But I'm saying all this to say Ronnie did not deserve what he got. And what he did deserve was an answer. Was that his child? That's what he deserved. And as we can see as of now, he won't know that. You know what I'm saying? He will never know that. Tina Sanders, thank you for the super chat. There is a lawyer by that name, Harris, Jones, and Malone. Okay. Thank you so much. LS, thank you for the super chat. DDC logo is colorful. It's fake. Wow. And Midlife Simmer, thank you for the super chat. Listen to what I'm saying in closing, y'all. That boy didn't deserve this. My heart, prayers, and condolences goes out to that boy family. I get it. You know, I'm not saying Ronnie was innocent. He probably did have some street stuff going on. I didn't hear about it. But again, I'm not in Baltimore. And the fact that this boy all of a sudden loses his life right before it's time to go to court to see if that's the father of his baby, it raises flags for me. And it also makes me look at a lot of things and a lot of people around these situations. And I question everything. I am a conspiracy theorist, so maybe that's why. But I literally question everything. And I feel so bad that this boy is gunned down the way that he was. And my hearts and prayers and condolences go out to that boy family. Rest in peace, Ronnie. You did what you came to do. You did what you had to do. And like you said in your words, and I'm a part with this one, I'm a Joe Shaw up out of here. He said it seemed like everybody around Chrisean end up dead. Let that sink in. Watch your circle and watch the people around y'all. Love y'all down to the ground. I'll see y'all on the next one. Rest in peace, Ronnie. Peace.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your Lift it up. Then it bust it open, lift it up. Yeah. Come on, lift it up. Then it bust it open. it for your B-O-Y. Bend it, 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 for you, rock it for you, lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bossa now.
Come on, Blaze, you know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.